going to learn how to play Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The first chord, I'm just going to play power chords, is a C chord. Looks like this. Third fret of your A string, fifth fret of your D, fifth fret of your G string. So it's ring, pinky down there, and then pointer fingers up here. And then it goes down 2 frets. First fret of your A string, third fret of your D, third fret of your G. B flat, it's a B flat chord. You're going C, B flat, and then I'm going to play an E power chord. If you wanted to know, it's E major, right? It's just play an E power chord though. Just second fret of your A, second fret of your D, with that open low E. And then jump up here, that same power chord shape as we were doing for C. C and the B flat, we're going to play right here. Fourth fret of your low E, pointer finger. Sixth fret of your A and your D, that's ring finger on the A string, pinky on the D string. A flat. Then that all happens again. We're going to go C, B flat, E, and then A flat, and then it lands on a G. And then there's a synth doing that part in the song, and they actually do this big slide up. And that goes into the main lick, which is the... Alright, that starts like this. Pinky on the 8th fret of your B string. Go down to the 7 with your ring. And then right here, we're going to go down to the 6 with our middle finger. And then you're going to come back up with your ring on the 7. And then back down to the 6 with your middle. And then down to the 5th fret of your B string. So that sounds like this. 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5. And that's, the notes are G, F sharp, F, F sharp, F, E. And then you come down here, same frets on the G string, you're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5. It's just a chromatic walk down. You're going, it's really D sharp, D, C sharp, C. So together that sounds like. And I'm alternate picking. And then it jumps up 6th fret of your D string, A flat, jump up to the 8th fret of your G, play 8 twice, and then down to the 7. So that whole lick sounds like this. That happens 3 full times, and then you land on that harmonic on the 5th fret of your G. And that's right there. It could be found right on top of the fret of your G string, 5th fret. So it's not behind it, it's not in front of it, it's right there on top of it. And I don't have a tremolo or a whammy bar on this, so you can do like this. And just bend behind the neck if you want to fake that. But at the same time, the chords are starting right there. Or you can go straight into the chords, and it's just that C. Going to this, what they're calling a D suspended 4 over C. And then that happens again, so I'm going to try to get a cleaner tone. And then the words start right there. So let's look at those chords real quick. It's a C major, so I'm putting 3rd fret of my, ring finger, 3rd fret of my A string, middle finger's on the 2nd fret of my D, play the open G string right there, and then your pointer finger is going to be on the 1st fret of your B string. Then you're strumming A string down. Play open high E with it. The 2nd chord, that D suspended 4 over C, pointer fingers on the 3rd fret of your A, ring fingers on the 4th fret of your D, play an open G with it, middle finger is on the 3rd fret of your B string. I'm not playing the open high E, but you can. And then the chords really start right there. You're gonna go C, and then you need an A flat over C, and what I'm doing for that is I'm playing 3rd fret of my A string, and then I'm barring off 1st fret of my D, G, and B right there. Now you can use your pinky for that note and then let your middle finger help your pointer finger out. That 3rd fret of your A string is the booger. And then you're gonna go F, just a power chord, 1, 3, 3. And then you're gonna go G, B flat. So it sounds like. And then you're back into the chord C major, D suspended 4 over C, A flat over C. And then the 2nd time around, they go F, G, up to this E flat, that's 6th fret of your A string, 8th fret of your D and your G. So it goes F, G, E flat, and that gets us into our next section. And that's with this almost like a D chord. It's almost like a D with like a sharp 4. But it's really an F. It's really an F major chord with a sharp 4. And what I'm doing right there is I've got this. I've got pointer finger 5th fret of my G. It sounds like this. And then it goes into that lick. This chord looks like this. It's just like a D chord, but you're just up here. Middle finger, 5th fret of your high E. Ring fingers on the 6th fret. Sorry, I'm trying that now. Middle fingers on the 5th fret of your high E. Rings on the 6th of your B string. Pointers on the 5th of your G string. And then you're gonna move. You're gonna be picking your pinky up, picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. You're gonna be doing that. Pinky's on the 7th fret of your high E string. You're gonna hit that once. So just, I'm strumming G string down, so just the bottom 3 strings. And then you pick it up, and you're gonna let that 5th fret of your high E ring out with as you're playing with your middle finger. And then you put it back down again. Pinky, and then you pick your pinky up. And the rhythm's like. Everything up a whole step, but instead of playing the 9th fret like you would, you're going to play the 8th fret right there. So it's same contour. I've got 7, 8, 7. 7 of your G, 8 of your B, 7 of your high E, and then you're putting your pinky down and picking it up on the 8th fret of your high E string. Alright, that happens once, and then there's this lick. It looks like this. Some people don't add that 13 of your B string, but I think it sounds better with it. I think it sounds better like this. I'm going 14 of your D, which is an F sharp. Sorry, it's an E note. It's an E note. And then I'm going 13, 15 of your G, A flat to this B flat. And then I add this C note right here that's on the 13 of your B string. And then I go 17, 15, 13. And then it happens twice. All right. And then that happens again. And then the second time it ends, it goes back to that main lick. And it happens 4 times. The whole thing thing repeats right there, and it holds the right before the words start. It goes C, D suspended over C, and then it does it again. C, D suspended over C, and then it's. And then that all happens again, and then it goes into the bridge. Okay, let me get that out. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. The bridge sounds like this. They're just chunking these power chords, and it goes. It's on a G right here, 3rd fret of your low E, 3rd fret of your low E, 5th fret of your A, 5th fret of your D string, and it's. I'm gonna count it. I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm just palm muting. Get a little bit closer to the bridge, karate chop it. All right, and then I go B flat, F. So B flat's on the 6th fret of your low E, 8th fret of your A, 8th fret of your D string. Jump up to the F on the A string. That's 8th fret of your A string, 10th fret of your D, 10th fret of your G. So we got B flat, F, A flat down here, 6th fret of your low E, 8th fret of your, 4th fret of your low E string, 6th fret of your A, 6th fret of your D, and then A flat. E flat, golly. So we're coming from A flat, jumping up to the E flat. That's 6th fret of your A, 8th fret of your D and your G. So that whole little sequence sounds like this. And then you're back to this G. And then you do this walk up. And then you're going to land on this. Really, it goes into this. I'm calling it a solo, but it's really like a little melody, little thing but it connects. It goes into the key change. So that whole section sounds like this. It goes in that little solo section right there. I done messed it all up. But let's break it down just real quick. The chords, by the way, the chords that are happening underneath the solo, if you just want to look at the chords, not the solo, it sounds like this. You're going to start on a C power chord. I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4 on beat 4. There's that B flat. I'm holding a C, and then I'd go back up to the C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then on beats 4 and I'm playing that B flat again. And then I'm holding the G for 2 measures. All right, and the solo, let's look at the solo. What's happening over those chords that we just played? I'm starting up here on the 8th fret. I'm going 8, 7, and then 6, 7, 6, middle ring, middle. Grab the 5th fret, just like before, but we're going to reach up to the 9th fret. You're going to reach up to this G sharp note on the B string right there. And I'm going 9, 8, 7, 8. And then you're going to start this line. You're going to go same contour as this bottom line, but you're starting right here on the 9th fret of your B string. I'm going 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6. And then reach up to the 9 of your G, and you're going to go 9, 8, 7, 8. So that whole bit sounds like this. Oh. And then. Yeah. kind of thing that happens. It's like I'm sliding with my ring finger into, you can slide 7 to 8 right there. Or you can go 6 to 8 of your B string. It's a G note. You don't have to slide. You don't have to slide. You can just play 8th fret of your B string. And then come down here. I'm doing middle pointer right there, and I'm going 7, 6, 7 on your G string. And that happens again. 8 of your B. Go to your G string, goes 7, 6, 7. And then this continuous line happens. It's just continuous. It starts here on the 5th fret of your D string, and it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm alternate picking, going down, up, up. And then the same thing happens on the G string. You're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. That line continues to the B string. You're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8 on the B string. And then you're going to go 6, 5 on the B. So that sounds like this. Starting on the D string. And the entire solo repeats right there. And then it goes into the key change part where it starts off by playing the main lead that we started down here on the 8th fret of your B string. You're going to play it up 2 frets. And I'm going to actually stop right there. But it's everything that you're playing, everything that we just played, we're going to play up 2 frets. But I hope that gets you at least to the key change. If you got any questions about anything, just holler at me. But good luck. Good luck with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.